Hello, how are you doing? I'm fine, by the way. So, to start, our topic today is friends and blind dates. So, let's open pages 13, 14, and 15. The three types of friends we all need. Think about some of your friends and prepare to talk about them. Why do you like them? Who is your oldest friend? According to a magazine article, we all need three types of friends: a forever friend, a new friend, and a reunited friend. So look at this photo and listen to Jess, who is 27, talking about her three friends. Which type of friend is each one? And write their names in the chat below.
1.9 Jess's three friends.
This is a very special photo for me. It's me with my three very best friends. Aren't they fabulous? Joe, on the right, is my oldest friend, my absolutely forever friend. We were both born in the same hospital on the same day, and Joe's mum and mine became good friends. So Joe and I played together a lot when we were little kids, and we went to the same schools. We had other friends, of course, but she is the one I can talk to about anything and everything. She was the wild one. I wasn't so much, but I loved her crazy clothes and the way she changed her hair colour every week. After school, I went to university in Newcastle, and she went to study fashion in London. There was no need to text and call daily, but we knew we were always there for each other. Good times and bad times. And of course, whenever we meet, it's the same as ever. I love Joe. Juki is a new friend. A very new friend. We joined the same advertising company on the same day, just a couple of months ago, but already I feel as if he's a best friend. He's a great guy, great fun and very talented. Everyone loves Juki because he makes us laugh. He's going to go far, I'm sure. His mum and dad are from Barbados, but he was born here. He talks about holidays there. We're all saving like mad so we can go too. He says his grandparents would love us all. This picture shows the first time Joe met Juki. You can see how well they get on. Two crazy, fun, kind, clever people. And then there's Raff, short for Rafferty. Red-haired Rafferty, we called him at school, but nobody calls him that now. Well, Raff. He's not a new friend. In fact, he was my first boyfriend when I was 14. We were really sweet together, so everyone said. But then his family moved to Dubai. His dad got a job there. We emailed for a bit, but then lost touch. Years later, I suddenly saw the name Rafferty Lucas on Facebook. It's an unusual name, so I friended him saying, "Are you the Rafferty Lucas who went to blah blah blah?" And of course he was. Joe was as surprised as I was. Anyway, he's now back in the UK working near me. Isn't that amazing? He had a girlfriend when we first contacted, but, that's finished now. He's my friend reunited. And obviously it's different from when we were teenagers, but we still laugh at the same things. Who knows? Maybe we'll get back together. You can see why I love this picture so much.
Now, if you want, listen again and complete this chart about Jess's three friends. Answer: how did they meet? How long ago? What do you learn about the friend's life? And why does Jess like her or him? Next, answer the questions about the friends. Whose grandparents would like to meet the friends? Whose moms became good friends? Who went to Newcastle University? Who's working near Jess? Who had a nickname at school and why? Which friends make Jess laugh? Which friend lived abroad? Where? And who is the wild friend? And why? And finally, let's discuss, what do you think? Which friend do you think is most important to Jess? Do you have these three types of friends in your life? How many real friends can a person have? Is it okay for someone to have just one or two friends? Do social media sites make people feel they need more friends? How and why? Next page is about blind dates. In a survey, 10,000 couples were asked how and where they first met. How do you think most couples meet? Discuss this. Try to guess. And then listen and match a line with a percentage.
1.10. How did they meet? A survey.
A survey of over 10,000 couples asked how they first met. The top three were, first, with 25%, through friends. Second, at work, with 18%. And third, at school or university, with 13%. Next, online dating is 12%, and social media, 7%. This means that nowadays about 19% of couples don't actually meet face-to-face. 6% meet at a bar or club, and only 5% through family. That seems surprising. Last of all, 3% meet on a blind date. That leaves 11% who didn't meet in any of these places.
Then look at the photos and read the introduction to the magazine article and try to answer these questions. First, what is a blind date? Who are the people? How old are they? What are their jobs? And where did they meet? Now choose which one would you like to read. If you want to read what Kitty says about Ross or what Ross says about Kitty. And then answer the questions about your person, but pay attention because there's one question that you cannot answer. What happened next? Do you think Kitty and Ross will become boyfriend and girlfriend? Why? Can you see any problems? Prepare to discuss about this.
1.11. What happened next? Kitty.
Ross texted the day after we met. I was really pleased. I texted him back immediately. We arranged to meet at his workshop to plan my wardrobe. That was a couple of months ago now, and the wardrobe's nearly finished. It's going to be beautiful. Ross is a wonderful carpenter. He came up to Bristol when I was working at a festival there, and we had a great time. All my mates loved him. Oh, and I met his flatmate, Mark. He was nice too. Very nice, in fact. We talked a lot about music. I'm very happy with Ross, but it's early days, and I still want to travel and perhaps work abroad. That's a bit of a problem.
Ross.
I sent Kitty a text the next day, and she texted back immediately. I like that. She doesn't play games. Pretty soon after that, I started work building her wardrobe. She has a really nice flat. She's often away working. She was at a festival in Bristol 2 weeks ago. I went up there to see it and to see her. It's not far from here. I met some of her friends, and we had a great time. But I didn't like the music very much. I really hope this is the beginning of a special relationship. I can see a future together. Oh, and she finally met Mark. He liked her a lot. I just knew he would.
And finally, in vocabulary, you will see that some adjectives can end in both ed and ing. So what's the difference? Well, we use the adjective plus the ed ending to talk about our feelings about something. For example, I am interested in music. And we use the adjective plus ing to describe something outside ourselves. For example, that music is interesting. We use the ing adjectives to describe a situation, a person, or a thing. And the ed adjectives describe how people feel. So what would you do? Match the lines. Kitty was interested because she was funny and bubbly, or in Ross's job. And Kitty was interesting because she was funny and bubbly, or in Ross's job. What will you do? And now complete the adjectives with ed or ing. We have finished. So as usual, let me know if you need anything. If you have any doubts, text me. There's no problem with that. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.